The galaxy had always been quiet in this corner of space. Stars shimmered in patterns that seemed eternal, and planets spun silently around their suns. For Commander Yarrick, a human pilot in the Galactic Exploration Fleet, this silence was comforting. He had spent years exploring uncharted sectors, mapping planets, and avoiding conflicts. Life was routine, and he liked it that way. That routine ended in an instant. A sudden alarm blared through his ship, the SS Horizon jolting him awake. Red lights flashed across the control panel. Distress signal detected, the AI voice said, calm yet urgent. Yarrick frowned. He rarely received signals in this empty sector. He tapped the screen, bringing up the Source's small alien vessel drifting in the void. Its design was elegant, unlike anything he had seen, but it was clearly damaged. Yarrick's instincts screamed at him. He knew danger could lurk behind every unknown signal, but he also knew he could not ignore it. With a deep breath, he set the Horizon's course for the ship. As he approached, the truth became clear. The vessel had been attacked. Its hull was scorched, and debris floated around it like deadly confetti. And inside, someone or something was still alive. Yarrick boarded the ship cautiously, his boots echoing in the hollow corridors. Smoke curled from broken panels, and sparks flew from exposed wires. Then he saw her, a young alien woman, unconscious, restrained by shimmering energy cuffs. Her skin was pale, her hair silver like the light of distant stars, and her uniform marked her as a princess of her people. He froze for a moment, stunned by her presence. But the pause was brief. Alarms blared in the distance, and the raiders who had attacked her were still aboard. Yarrick ducked behind a wall, his heart pounding. He could not fight an army alone, but he had something more powerful than brute strength: human cunning. He scanned the ship quickly. There was a control room nearby. If he could reach it, he might be able to override the ship's systems and create a diversion. Moving silently, he darted from cover to cover, avoiding patrols of armored raiders. Every step was tense, every shadow a potential trap. Finally, he reached the control room. Using a combination of alien tech and his own quick thinking, he triggered the ship's emergency lockdown. Doors slammed shut behind the raiders, trapping them in sections of the ship. Smoke filled the corridors, alarms blared, and chaos erupted. Yarrick rushed back to the princess. She was stirring, her eyes wide with fear and curiosity. Who are you?" she whispered. "Name's Yarrick," he said, cutting the cuffs with a small plasma cutter. "I'm here to get you out." She hesitated, looking at him with suspicion and hope at the same time. Before she could respond, a loud crash shook the ship. The raiders were breaking through. Yarrick grabbed her hand. "We don't have time. Run." They sprinted through the corridors, smoke choking them, lights flickering. The princess stumbled, but he caught her. Together, they reached the horizon where Yarrick had docked. Using every ounce of skill he had, he maneuvered the small ship out of the damaged vessel just as the raiders fired. Explosions rocked the ship behind them, sending shrapnel into space, once clear. Yarrick set a course for the nearest safe planet. The princess sat quietly, still in shock. "You saved me," she said softly. "I'm just a human," Yarrick replied, trying to hide his own adrenaline. "But sometimes humans do what others cannot." Her eyes glimmered. "You don't understand. My people, if I had been captured, the war." She trailed off, shaking. Yarrick's brow furrowed. "War? What war?" She took a deep breath. "Our galaxy. It's on the brink of destruction. Multiple empires are moving against each other, and my capture was part of their plan. They wanted to force a war by removing me from power." Yarrick's mind raced. He had never been part of politics or wars, but he knew one thing: he had just stepped into something much bigger than himself. Hours passed as the horizon. raced through uncharted space. The princess explained her people's history, the fragile alliances, and the threat of the raiders. Every word painted a picture of a galaxy on the edge of chaos. Yarok listened, absorbing everything, feeling the weight of what he had done. By saving her, he had not only rescued a life, but also changed the course of the galaxy, as night fell on a distant planet. They landed in a hidden valley, a safe haven known only to the princess. They were alone, but Yara could feel eyes watching them, signals from distant sensors. Ships patrolling nearby, waiting for them to make a move. The danger was far from over. The princess looked at him, determination replacing fear. "I cannot fight this war alone," she said. "I need someone I can trust." "And I trust you, human." Yarok swallowed hard. He was just one man, but he knew humans were capable of extraordinary things. "Then we fight together," he said. For the first time since he had started his career, Yarok felt a real purpose. The galaxy was wide, full of stars and endless dangers, but he was ready. He had saved a princess today, but tomorrow? Tomorrow they would face an entire galaxy of enemies. The camera of the mind's eye zoomed out to space. Distant stars sparkled, ships moved in silence, and somewhere out there, a war was brewing, unexpected. Unstoppable, and now human. Yarok looked at the princess, a small smile crossing his face. "Let's make history." And with that, the unexpected war began.